All right. It's everyone's favorite time. Time to figure out what races belong where.
What?
With me and Parker Bag.
What the hell was that opening? That's the craziest
Is
thing.
honesty not the best policy?
Holy shit. Strong opener. Strong opener.
I'm sure you're itching to get started, Will. So, so we'll start off with most people's favorite, man. I feel like man for me, I'm thinking A or S tier, you know?
I'm thinking S tier too. Yeah.
Because like you have the elves, which are like very almost like perfect, right? But and then you have man, who's like greed is like literally just denied them from getting the ring, right? Like from destroying it in the first place, and they like fallen from grace multiple times. Pretty sure Aragorn came from a race of other like long-lived humans who were like better off until they like fell to greed or something like that. However, Will, I like to turn to our great brother Placidusax, who told us, is it not better for someone to be born good or to become good after trying really hard? With those wise words, I'm going to have to put it in S. The Orcs.
That's so true. That's so wise. It's Parthenax, by the way. It's Parthenax. You got your dragons mixed up.
Well, as a guy who bought Skyrim more than once, but I've been fooled.
Yeah.
I've been fooled by Todd more than one time to buy the same damn game. I know what the names are. Okay. Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Next, we have the Orcs. Not to be confused with Orcs, which we will come across later. Orcs are their own thing. Say you're walking down the streets at night, right? You're coming back from the bar, and you happen to be in Britain. This is what the people look like. These are what all your chums look like.
It's like if the uncle you don't talk about was a race of people.
Exactly. If they all went to a Rush concert, this is what it looks like.
Fantastic. I think it's a solid C tier, maybe D tier.
Yeah, I think they aren't dumb like some of the other creatures we'll come across later. Like they are, I think they're smarter than like goblins, for example. And they're more physically capable. I don't know, man. They look like they're like incredibly sunburnt, constantly in pain.
But they're fugly.
They are fugly.
So
they're kind of funny
I can't
too.
rate them, do I? They are kind of funny.
Like, could you imagine your buddy dies and then you yell out to everybody, meat's back on the menu? Hilarious. Honestly,
goes hard.
I couldn't stop laughing. I'm thinking.
I'm pretty sure that was an Urukai who said that.
Oh, okay, never mind. They lost points for that then.
So
we're gonna go. I think C tier.
Yeah, C tier sounds
like, I don't think they're terrible, but they're not like.
Not good. Not like stellar. They're pretty middle.
Like if I came back as like say I died and I was like reincarnated in Lord of the Rings and I was an orc, I'd be like, damn it, you know. I wouldn't be like, oh okay, let's give this race a try. I'd be like, fuck, dude.
True.
I messed up. What did I do wrong?
No.
I should have been a better person.
I respect my build.
Speaking of better person, the elves, just perfect
elves.
in every way. And I hate them for it.
I am not a fan
I hate
of
them
it.
for it.
I hate them for it too. They're pretentious.
They're pretentious.
Pretentious elves, and they need to be put in their place.
They think they're as cool as they probably are, and I hate them for it.
So true. So true.
Except for Legolas, we'll let him go because
we
love Legolas. He's really cool.
Yeah. Do we put him in D tier?
No, I'm thinking A tier. Yeah, I think A tier. I wouldn't say they're S, even though they're like immortal and stuff, but also like they're just too perfect. Like, what would be the character development?
I
the
would
men
not
look
watch
like
a
women,
movie if
so I
Legolas
just can't, you know.
Like women, yeah. Get a haircut.
It'd be too confusing.
I can't tell you apart, and it confuses me.
It's very scary. Very scary situations could
makes
come
me
up.
feel a lot of feelings that I didn't think I'd have.
What are you thinking? B tier or A tier? Because they also ride deer, which is like pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. They do ride deer. Maybe like you.
Yeah, before you say anything, Will, I seen a guy ride a moose before and immediately get arrested.
Yeah. That's insane. Is that real?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
It was just swimming in the water and the guy just jumped on and they posted it. The MNR just showed up and got the man. Got his ass.
No.
I love filming crimes and
Yeah, you
posting
told
it.
that story. Like how in the story it sounds like Eminar is just like some shadow being that emerged from the woods and dragged him off.
They might as well be. Honestly, they may as well be. I'm thinking
Yeah.
A tier.
Uh,
I think they're not
A
terrible to
tier's
get. Like if you came back as one, but it's definitely not
Yeah.
ideal.
I feel like it'd be boring.
That's
though.
true. You know what? You're right. B tier.
Mhm.
And plus you're cursed with immortality because it sounds really good, but at the same time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not terrific. Yeah.
I guess if all your family and friends stayed alive too, but next
No.
we'll move on to
I feel like there are better races.
a race that really values friends and family, which are the hobbits.
Yo.
I feel like hobbits are not that bad.
Yeah.
I think it's worse
I
when everyone
agree.
else is taller and stronger than you.
Yeah. That's true.
Ask any short dude if he likes that there's most guys are taller than them.
That's
You will
true.
get-
That's true. I feel like if I came back as a hobbit, I'd be pretty like excited about it. They have pretty chill lives though.
That's true. I think they do have one of the highest quality of lives. Except for that one guy whose wife gets mad at him for having fun. He's in his own
That's
hell.
true. That was poor guy. I'm thinking like
Yeah, honestly, I agree. As a 6'5" dude, I think A tier is not bad. Like, it'd be kind of cool to be small for once.
you're really glossing over the 6'5".
Why? Why would I have to? There's nothing to gloss over. There's nothing.
Okay.
Look, well,
Sure.
I'm just saying, my 6'1" height is the perfect height.
I thought you were 6. Okay. You know what? Moving on. Let's move on.
Next, we have
Who's
the
next?
dwarves.
Oh, my men.
Are there 7 of them?
I love the dwarves.
If there were 7, that'd be a perfect number of dwarves. Honestly, for me, I'm thinking top tier.
I agree. I love the
I'd
dwarves.
rather be in.
They're just goofy,
Yeah.
silly guys.
Because they do cool stuff, go mining. Like, you know how many people yearn for the mines? I know I do.
I know, I do too. I sure do.
We all, every man, woman, and child yearns for the mines. As a dwarf, you can literally make that your profession, and people will love you for it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Maybe you find an Arcade Stone
So
and
true.
drive your king insane. You never know what's on the
You could.
horizon with dwarves. Plus, you get to ride
So
cool
true.
rams, and your technology to kill
Mhm.
elves in huge rope spinny things that destroy arrows. I actually think they would be a cool place to live, and you get to drink and eat meat all the time.
Oh, that's so true. I would love to be a dwarf.
Yeah. No, literally
The
me and the
dwarves are
boys
scary.
right there.
It's so
Speaking
true.
of me and
It
the
is.
boys, goblins.
Oh, God.
Actual.
Goblins.
Okay, actually, how we'd be reincarnated. For sure. I can already see it. I might as well not be
I don't
reincarnated.
want
This
to
is
be
us
isekai
right
into
now.
a goblin.
This is how I live
Fuck.
every single day.
So D tier, right?
Well, here's the thing.
D tier, F tier. What's the thing?
They have no
There's
Will.
thing, the
They have a
goblins.
thriving community. They literally built railways, Will.
Do not.
Railways.
Whoa. It's not like most of the other races we've covered so far. have those
No, but they
too.
also have zip lines, and there's this guy in a bucket or a little swing, and he just like he zooms by, but he's awesome. Could you imagine, Will? All your whole day you're like swinging through like
Mhm.
an abyss in the mine shaft. That's
Yeah.
quality of life. That's a wife.
He has no legs,
that's
Ashton. He has no legs.
Sure, he does.
That is not. They do not have quality of life. Their king uses them as chairs.
Yeah, because they love their king that much. Well, they would do that for him because he's such a great guy.
Don't
Plus,
know
he-
if it's love. I think it's
He
more
has
like
the
fear.
vocal cords of a saint, of a goddess.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
It's like
man.
those mermaids that sing to you before you die.
Oh yeah, like a siren.
He has the voice of a siren.
That's so true. You know what? You're winning me over.
Are they better than orcs, though? That's the question.
I absolutely do not think so.
Okay. You know what, Will? Fine. They can stay down, down, down in Goblin Town at D tier.
Yeah, that's where they belong. D for down, down, down.
Okay.
It's good.
Urukai, made
Mhm.
by the wizard. I think getting the handprint at birth on your face, the white handprint like that, is badass. I think that
Yeah.
immediately makes you.
It is
cool.
badass. Oh, I think A tier for sheer badassness.
They are cool. They're really strong, and they don't look like they're dying like orcs do. Like orcs
Yeah,
look
that's
like
true.
they're like malnourished and like they have like something wrong with them.
Yeah, got a
Deformed.
bit of corpse
They
face
do.
going
They
on.
do. They look like deformed. Orcai are still look a bit deformed, but you can tell there's a lot more meat to them, and they're a lot smarter
Mhm.
and stronger, and I think just all around better.
They
Are
are
they better
better.
than elves?
I think they're cooler than elves. I'd rather be an Urukai than
Would you
an
say they're
elf, to be
cooler than
honest with you.
hobbits, though?
I'd say they're about the same level of coolness.
Really?
I feel like I'd be just as for different reasons. Hobbits, you get to have a chill ass life, hanging out with your boys, smoking pipes and stuff. But with an Uruk-hai, you just get to run around like a crazy person.
That's true. That's true.
With your boys, like it's two different kinds of cool, but I say they're equally cool.
I like it. You know what? I'm in agreement. I think that Orc-hai get an A. A for Orc.
Hell yeah.
I. The A is silent.
So true. The A is. What is that?
Those are Ents.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. What the fuck?
I should have had you guess. These are Ents. You can tell by the way. Here,
okay.
let me fix it for you.
Okay, that's better.
Can you see them now?
Ah, I see. I see the Ents now. There they are.
I think Ents is actually not a bad strat. You're kind of dumb though.
That's true.
Which kind of sucks because you feel like something so long-lived would be smarter. But here we are. I feel like they wouldn't live a bad life though. And you probably wouldn't even be smart enough to acknowledge how dumb you are. You're in that like sweet spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of similar to the elves. I feel like they're worse than elves though. With this, they have the same problem of I feel like it's just a really boring life.
You don't like photosynthesis?
They kind of just stand there for hundreds of years and then die.
Well, but they photosynthesize and they provide homes for woodland critters.
I'm just saying, it gotta suck to be one.
Yeah, they're cool to have around, but to be one, you get to push over a tower, I guess, once a century.
A tower once a
century?
century?
You have to or break a dam or whatever the hell.
I think they just did that once and it ended up killing all of them and they went extinct.
No. No, they can run. They ran away.
I think they all died
out.
They
had seeds, though, Will.
You know what? Maybe they had seeds.
Would it be worse to be an orc or to be an ent? Because maybe orcs would be better.
That is, I do feel like I'd be happier as an orc than an ent.
But would you be happier as a goblin?
I would not be happier as a goblin. No.
Will, when it comes to race selection, you are not a goblin.
I think they belong in C2.
Trolls have a couple variants too. As you see in the films, there's some with like cool helmets. One guy's like just a battering ram that kills himself as soon as he runs into the wall. There's like the cave troll that Legolas shoots in the head. Yeah, and a couple of them wear very funny masks.
Yeah.
I feel like trolls...
There's also the ones in the Hobbit that made soup.
There are. So they have levels of intelligence, too. Some can speak. But I feel like it's a very select few. There's also, like, hill trolls, I'm pretty sure.
It does seem rare. I think, the cave trolls seem like the dumbest ones.
I feel like life as a troll would not be great.
I agree.
I feel like life as a troll is very miserable, and you live underground. I don't even know what they eat. Probably orcs and goblins.
Yeah, and there's also, like, you can't even go outside because the sun turns you to stone or something, right?
What they do in the Lord of the Rings, though, I think those are just cave trolls. Or I think those are not cave trolls, hill trolls. I think your cave trolls can go outside. They must, right? Because they're. I've seen it with my own peepers. I've seen them outside.
Maybe it was just like the clouds from Mordor were blocking out the sun or something.
No, it's daytime. I remember the guy slamming to the castle. Maybe it's not like direct sunlight though. Either way, though, it can't be good. And every time I see them, they're either fighting amongst themselves and like really dumb, or they're like enslaved by orcs.
Yeah. Okay. That's
and, like
a
suicide
good point.
bombers,
Orcs
or
can
like
beat them.
workhorses, and like turning big spools to like pull up a bridge, or like.
I feel like trolls might be F tier.
I think trolls are actually going to be F tier just because they're too dumb to realize that they could actually make their own faction. They're just slaves in others. Unfortunate for the trolls. F for troll lovers in the chat. I cast Fireball, you enjoyers. I don't care how small a room is, I said cast Fireball. The Mayar wizards, guys.
What are they?
The Mari.
Yeah, the wizards.
Mayar. Anyway, there's a name for these guys in Lord of the Rings. I know that. Because they're like demigods almost. But they like live forever, I'm pretty sure. And they're like magical users. And they're sent by like actual gods. I think that it'd be pretty great, in all honesty.
Yeah, I think they probably, they're hype. I love the wizards.
I can't really think of a downside besides having, I guess, poop in your hair. But I think that might be a skill issue on the individual's part.
I feel like that's just a him issue.
Okay, I think wizards, honestly, they do so much. They have cool powers. It's not like the wizards you see in like Harry Potter or anything. It's so subtle, but really cool. I think they are S tier. Would you put them in front of men and dwarves or behind them?
I would say that the wizards are like the peak of races.
Gotcha. Okay. I think men are better than dwarves, though.
This is my opinion.
Anyway, last race, one of the coolest too, and I consider them a race because they do show intelligence, and there's different like types as well. They're their own kind of creatures. There's Smaug, and then in the lore, there's a bunch of different dragons, like gigantic ones too. In the movie, they say Smaug come north or the east or something, where like there's a lot of dragons. I think being able to talk and stuff, they are like, at least Smaug was like the big one in it that we see. I don't like how he dies though, having one weak spot. Yeah, what getting one tapped is not great.
I think they're a solid A tier based on Smaug's performance, assuming the rest are like Smaug.
Yeah, I think for me, watching Doctor Strange kind of like portray it really sold it to me.
More like Dr. Freaky.
Dr. Freaky did a great job.
I think A tier.
Yeah, I think A tier is a good spot for him. Anyway, this is our Lord of the Rings race tier list. But any final words
I feel like that's a good way
for the tier list?
Not really. I guess it sucks to be a troll. I did not think anything would be below goblins, but here we are.
God, that guy in the bucket, man. He's living large.
Yeah, that guy in the bucket scraped by, got the whole goblin faction out of it.
He did.
What a hero. His bareback lifted up the whole goblin.
You know the meme of like the soldier protecting the guy? That's
the bucket goblin. Like Atlas carrying the world.
Anyway, that's the tier list. Let me know if you guys like it. Sorry there hasn't been many videos. Life's kind of been crazy. Yeah, here's the race tier list of Lord of the Rings. And yeah, I hope you guys like it.
Crazy.